Richard, how good is it to be back on track?
Yeah, it's nice. It's been a while, obviously 8 weeks, and boys had a good chance to get away and freshen up. It's always great to get back and see the boys and the coaches and share a few laughs and get back into some hard work, so it's been good.
Is this the first day of redemption from the grand final loss, I guess?
Oh look, it's day one of pre-season, you know. It's the year starts here, and a lot of hard work starts, so we're looking forward to attacking it and getting ourselves best prep for round one. That's what it's all about for us.
Does the loss, looking back, make you, I guess, does it motivate you more to get into that hard work, really put in from day dot?
Oh yeah, we want to put in the hard work to get back to where we want to be, but you know, there's no guarantees in footy. You know, we have to work hard to put ourselves in a position to contend again, and we're excited about that challenge. So for us, it's about improving over all areas and attacking each session, day by day. So we've got 3 solid weeks pre-Christmas, and then we'll have a quick break for a bit, and then we'll go again. So the boys are excited by the challenge this year, and today was the first step.
I suppose, what's the expectation at the moment? What's the expectation for 2018 for the Adelaide Football Club?
Oh look, we haven't really talked about that, to be honest. It's day one, so just getting back into it, having a run around, and boys are feeling good, come back in good shape. So we'll talk about this throughout probably December and set some goals and some things that we want to work on throughout the year. But for us, it's all about getting better, improving in all aspects of our game and as individuals. So we'll look at that and put some things in place and become better for it.
Strong performance from Sam Gibson in the time trial this morning.
Yeah, he's an impressive runner. Yeah, he left a few of us behind, so he's obviously a quality athlete, and he's going to add plenty to our group. So he brings a wealth of experience and fantastic guy. So excited to have him on board.
What's it like bringing 2 experienced guys with himself and Bryce into a team that's already obviously just coming off the grand final?
Yeah, it's fantastic, particularly for an older guy like me. It rejuvenates you a little bit. I guess their experience, their knowledge, and the way they go about it on the track is awesome, and it certainly helps us senior players out too, driving the young guys behind us. So they'll both be great assets for our footy club and help us to become a better team.
Does it add a bit of competition for spots in that midfield?
Oh, no doubt, absolutely, which is a fantastic thing. Obviously, we've got a pretty strong midfield already at the moment, and both those guys play through there, so they'll add plenty, and it's only going to help our depth and our training stands and all that things that go with it. So we're excited by what they're going to bring to the footy club.
Any of the young guys really impressive this morning, Richie?
Yeah, there's quite a few. Jordy Galucci thought come back and ran really well. Miles Polkey was good too. So it's not just the new draftees that come in and they did it right, but the guys that have been around for 2 or 3 years, we're looking to take the next step. So hopefully those sort of guys can do that.
What about Foggy, mate? He looks like he could taste a bit of senior football this year. Looks like he's sort of ready, built to go.
Yeah, he's a big boy. Yeah, he's solid, and he's just got that presence out on the track, which is nice, and he moves quite well and kicks the ball very nicely. So, he'll develop his craft in the SANFL for a bit, I'm sure. But hopefully for him, opportunity will present throughout the year, and I'm sure he'll be up to it.
No, you're not a doctor, but Tex and a few of the boys on the sidelines, just on Tex especially, it seems like he's still chatting with a lot of the boys. His presence is a big one.
Oh yeah.
On the sidelines still.
Yeah, absolutely. He's our leader, and he's probably the most vocal out on the track, and he still likes to get stuck in even though he's running laps. So he doesn't want to miss out too much, and he'll be back post Christmas. So he's just doing what he needs to do with his foot and all that sort of stuff, and he'll be right come January.
Just on Galucci and some of those other guys who are entering year 2 now, do you think last year maybe was a bit of a red shirt year, given you had a good run with injuries for them, and do you think the time afforded, a full year of running around on the track and their body's right, they could really kind of bust on the scene possibly this year? Yeah,
absolutely. There's no reason why they can't. They had a good development year in the SANFL. Galucci obviously got a taste of it. Polks didn't, but I think they're ready to go this year. They'll play some pre-season games, and if their form warrants it, they'll play round 1. They're in good nick now, and the good thing with our SANFL side, they've been able to play together and learn our style, our game plan, our structures. So given the opportunity, I'm sure they'll have no worries.
Bit of one from left field here, Richie, but AFLX, mate, what do you know about it? And looking forward to having a run around, mate, during the pre-season? I
know nothing about it at all. I've not read a thing about it. I couldn't tell you what it is or when it is. So, is it under 23s or is it anyone can play?
I don't think that's been released yet, but I think it might be anyway at this stage.
Yeah, why not? Smaller field, less running. I don't mind that.
Yeah, it's good. First week of the pre-season, I think.
Is it? Okay.
JLTs.
Yeah, that'll be something different.
Down the high march as well.
Yeah, okay. So No, it depends really. If the fans get behind it, it might be something that might work. But I'm a bit of a purist myself, so. But yeah, we'll give it a chance.
Yeah, good stuff.
Just one final one from me. Sorry, just back on something we were talking about. The grand final. Have you watched it back since the day it happened? Have you watched it back and had a look and assessed it?
Personally, no, not really. No, I find it hard to watch. But I think throughout this week we'll sit down with Pike and the coaches and we'll probably analyse it more in depth. And we'll find look at some key findings and we'll address some areas and own up to it and. We'll learn and get better, so we're looking forward to doing that. It'll be tough, but it's something we're going to do.
What's it like having a couple of new coaches on board as well, with obviously Franco and Benny Hart coming on board?
Yeah, it's great. I was here when Benny played and coached early days, and Josh, watched him from far and admire the way he goes about it. So yeah, 2 new voices to the group. I think that add a lot. It's always nice to hear a few different voices. So I'm sure they'll be able to add a few things and help out Pikey, which is the main thing. So that'll be good.